I'm Nalini Mahadevan. I'm the principal attorney at MLO Law. Today we're going to talk about how to avoid your real estate going into probate. I think all real estate starts with a deed. A deed is a recording at the recorder of deeds office in the county you're living in which the deed explains who sold the property and who bought the property. So in case of a home that is owned by a family and by multiple family members, this becomes very important and problem that a lot of clients come to us with. So I wanted to discuss that today. So we had this client who called us out of the blue and said they were part of a property, or they were co-owner of a property along with their sibling. And their father had left this property in a trust. Father passed away. There was a third sibling. These two siblings got together and paid off the third sibling. And then finally one of them siblings fell sick and then they passed away. The house was taken out of the father's trust, and then another deed was filed with the recorder of deeds just so that both the siblings could own it together. Unfortunately, nobody told them that in the state of Missouri, if you have two names on a deed and these people are not married to each other, the survivor does not take the whole house. That means they don't get ownership of the whole house. They only get ownership of half the house. So what happens to the other half of the house? If there is no further deed or that is going to transfer the property on death, or in some states a quitclaim deed like in Georgia that is going to pass the property on death to somebody else, or even to the co-owner of the property, you're left with one sibling owning half the property, the other sibling is deceased. The complication may happen that the other sibling who is deceased may have creditors, money they owe the government. So in order to get that title, title to half the house to the surviving sibling, you have to go to court and file a probate and settle with the creditors and settle with the state for whatever is owed to the state. So a good way to avoid this is to talk to an attorney. Make sure you tell the attorney exactly what you need so they can draft the deed in such a way that the survivor gets all the property and you do not have to go to probate. So the bottom line is, make sure there's a deed passing the property, family property, onto a beneficiary. Make sure of that. That's the most important thing. That's the way to avoid probate. So if you have questions like this and other will and estate questions, please call our office. The information is on the next slide. Thank you so much. See you in our next video.